Sunday. I'm out here at What If Acres, and nobody cares that I'm here, to be really honest. I haven't gotten moved out. Nobody's come. I've been cleaning up. Nobody's come to greet me. I think we kept them up too late last night. I think they're dragging today. Are you all tired? Oh, their Cinco's up eating. So they actually went to bed last night and then came out like, what are you all still doing here? Yeah. Did we keep you up? So good morning, everybody. So we ended up having, there were a few little bumps in the road last night. I mean, we had a great time with everybody, but it was nice getting together with such wonderful people, and hopefully in the future we can have more people come. Hi, Oreo. Hey, Miss Danielle. It was great seeing you. It was a good party. It was very fun. I'm gonna venture in here. I'm surprised nobody's up on the trampoline because it's warm up there. I actually thought about going up there because it's warm. Hi, Mr. Oreo. Hello, hello. Jeff is helping, Jay and Jeff are helping Cindy with her duck house. Duck house, yeah. And, oh. And so that's where they are. Oh, Kathy, we'll do it again. It was a lot of fun. Now everybody's kind of coming up. But I'm not feeding you. You don't get grains till tonight. I'm so very sorry. I am so very sorry. Now we've talked, that was going to be an annual thing because we had a great time. Hi. Oh, do you need loving? I don't. He started licking my clothes, which grosses me out. It's Ockies. I don't like for you to lick my clothes. No. And there's my boy. My misunderstood bite you in the butt boy. Hi, Oreo. Hi, sweet boy. Hi. I'm sorry, I've got the big shadow of me. Apologize. Yeah, no moon. Everybody's so quiet. I don't know it's so quiet out here today. Hey, Hillary, it was great seeing you. That was funny that Dave came. That was absolutely hilarious. That's absolutely funny. Yes. So, I'll just kind of, the elephant in the room, I'll just kind of address it. And the bump in the road was the news about Chuck last night. You know, you bite me, we're gonna have trouble, dude. So I kind of came up there's nothing set in stone. We know nothing. You know, I think Jeff talked to, hey, you cannot mount him. Holy Hannah. Finley, we don't mount firemen. You're big. Dear Lord. So, like I said, we know nothing. Nancy, actually, Lester had a big discussion at the end of his thing about dehorning today. So if you want to go watch, his video. But like the big thing, it's not a blame game. Chuck's an animal. Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Storm and Roman. We really just pray for Jamie, Lester, and the horses. And I'm glad the worker wasn't hurt more. So, we've been getting a lot of messages. And I think level heads have to prevail here, that we can't just hook up and go get Chuck. And it's not saying, bottom line is nobody knows anything. It's a work in progress. Everybody's communicating. Everybody's talking. We are coming up with a plan that would best meet Chuck's needs. And, sometimes on the outset, it looks like it's just a simple decision. But actually, I've actually, asked our moderators that to not delete comments or hide comments with differing opinions. As long as nobody gets nasty, everybody's entitled to their opinion about that. But there's been like, there has been a lot of discussions. People are like, if you care about your wife and Jade, can never bring Chuck there. But then again, we love Chuck. And there's so many things to consider, and so all of those things are being considered. So well, if people have questions, that's fine. I just don't have answers. People can ask all the questions they want. I don't have answers. And honestly, truthfully, I think I came on here first just to prevent Jeff from coming on here first, because Jeffrey loves that guy, and and last night, it was a little bit, of panic, but I think this morning, like, cooler heads are prevailing. I think, it was emotional. I mean, when you hear all of that, I mean, it's devastating that the horses got hurt, and but I think Lester has given everybody the time of, a little bit of, time is grace right now, so we can figure it out. Because we were even talking, like, if he were to ever come here, we would not put him. We couldn't put him with Finley and Cinco. I mean, so like, yeah, Jay and Lauren have ideas. We have ideas. Lester has ideas. And so I think it's just going to have to come down to a meeting of the minds. I think the only important thing for everybody to remember is everybody loves Chuck. And ultimately, everybody wants Chuck to be safe. Everybody wants everybody else to be safe. And so, I think with Justin, Lester, and Jeffrey, a solution can be had. And so I think it'll all work. And I just have to say this because I got cracked up last night, because we were sitting around the fire and we were reading comments on another creator's, on Goat Father, like how I wouldn't let Jeff. Guys, I don't know where people think that I rule with an iron fist, because I don't. I don't at all. I mean, like, actually last night and today we've had like the most, like, it's a group decision. I am not going to say no. I'm not going to say absolutely yes. I'm going to say we got to weigh pros and cons, and it's going to be a family decision. It's not going to be a me decision. So I just hope you all know that I don't rule with an iron fist here. I'm really kind of a nice person. So, but it's, it's all good. And luckily, today I was actually kind of feeling bad, because, like, we went on and had a good time, and we had a really good time, and we got some laughs. And I think I don't know if Megan's on here, but she gave us some much needed laughs last night. I think I said laugh, sorry. Yeah, and honestly, for some reason, I'm not looking at the comments a whole lot, just because I'm going to get sidetracked, or I'm going to get upset, or I think so far everybody's been nice. Hi, baby. Hey, baby. Actually, I have to say, Jeffrey last night was absolutely, like, he was devastated. He was upset, but he was, absolutely it's absolutely a voice of reason. And so my heart hurts for him, because I know what you doing? Don't eat my pants. That's gross. That's gross. Yeah, and that's what, like I said, Jeff had, stop licking my clothes. I love you dearly. I'll pet you. That's why I think Jeff said that was his goal. He said, I want to talk to Lester this morning after things things still have not calmed down for them. Until the vet, until everybody's healthy, things aren't going to be calm, and things are still going to be raw. But he said he had an absolutely wonderful discussion with Lester. Yeah, and Jeffrey will share his thoughts, but I think Jeffrey has a little bit more of an emotional attachment, and I just kind of wanted to, because God, you know how these lives can go sideways really quick. And so I just wanted to be able to kind of, if it did, to be able to bear the brunt of that instead of him coming on, because he does like to read all the comments, and he does like to read all that, and it's been a really, really rough day, or it's been a really, really rough time. And yeah, I see absolutely no reason why everybody just can't stay friends. It was just, I think everybody's going to come to a decision together, and it's going to be okay. So, I don't know. Everybody has their very, very strong opinions, and I appreciate that. And like I said, some of your all's opinions have, opened up things that we didn't think about. And so it's definitely, it's opening up our eyes. There's a lot of things to consider. And like I said, you've got 3 men, and Lauren, Jamie, and I also. But the guys are the ones mainly talking. You've got 3 men who love Chuck. And they want what's best for him. And, like keeping him, making him an only steer is not going to work. Because, you love him. Because it's not going to work. They're hurt animals, and that would be cruel. So there's just so many things to think about. And I'm just asking, like I said, I'm not reading comments. I'm just asking everybody to be kind. Everybody's doing what they can do. Lester graciously took Chuck. And, and this is just such an unfortunate, it's an unfortunate event that nobody could have foreseen. So, what, are you just loving on him? Are you grooming him? Yeah? Are you grooming him? Yes. And if you all could also, Cindy has, I don't know, we've talked about Cindy, Finley's mom had a pig named Gertie that the dog got a hold of. And to make a long story short, while we were there, the vet called, and I guess Gertie had to have another emergency surgery, and I think she needs 2 more surgeries, and they're looking at like 3 weeks in an emergency room, like a critical care kind of hospital. So if you could just pray that that goes well, and that, because Cindy loves her animals. I think her animals are an extension, of her love for her husband. And God, Finley, you are living the life right now. Keep going, Cinco. Keep going. They're best buddies until Grain comes. Yes, your best. What's your horns? I feel like I'm should cover my eyes here. Are you all just having a love fest? Oh yes, my sister. She's having a rough time, guys. And also, if you keep her in your prayers, she's really not. She's really struggling. I don't think she had chemo on Tuesday. I don't think she's really eaten much at all since then. See, she's nauseous, so I'm on her. She needs to call her doctor for more medication. And so there's just lots going on here. Lots of moving pieces and lots of things going on. But it is a beautiful day here at What If Acres. It's gorgeous. So hopefully with Jay and Jeff doing this duck thing for Cindy, it will just give her a little bit more peace of mind. And yeah, guys, we have no idea about our trip. I mean, let me say, everything is absolutely 1,000% fine with Lester and Jeff. And no, Jeff actually truly went from he had a couple Pepsis, and then after the whole Chuck thing, he went to literally true Coke. And so, no, I don't think, but even with very little Pepsis, everybody had a blast. How did this bench get turned over, guys? And why are you eating it? Huh? I know. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Say, I'm so handsome. You're the world's famous Oreo. And so my guess is that was Finley. Oh my gosh, guys. It was so funny yesterday. I don't know if you noticed, Jeff had the dingo, so he cleaned up this whole area. He cleaned it up. But this was a mixture of, when he cleaned it up, it was a mixture of, it was just slop. It was hay, it was poop, it was dirt, and he put it in a big pile right here. So we could take the dingo and take it out. And so he made one pass with the dingo, and you look over, Finley is buried. His whole head is buried. He's taking his horns. He is throwing that slop around. He has poop all over his face. He was a mess. Yes, was he a mess? Did you have poop all over your face? And the donkeys are just out. They haven't been super social lately. They're just out there living their best life. Hi, I don't like you to eat my hand. I know that that's maybe weird. No, I'm trying to say. I don't know. See, I started reading comments. That's my problem. I got to stop reading comments because I get distracted so easily. Yes, donkeys are doing donkey stuff. They were out there super late last night. Like, these guys were like, we're going to bed. You all are staying up way too late for us. And the goats went to bed. And Mama Funny, she is like the old lady. She went to bed by 8 o'clock. She's done. She's like, I am going to bed. Right, Mama? And then the donkeys were out partying. They were the party animals. They came up about, I don't know what time. I lost track of time because we kept throwing about the time change in there. So I don't know what time it was. I know I got back from, I think I got to about like 1:30. So, oh yeah, he knows his mama. When Cindy pulled up, he spotted her car. It was right over there. And he absolutely like focused in until he saw her get out, and then he threw a fit. Okay, I don't know. We have a cruelty thing going on. I don't know. Yeah, I think the right decision will be made. Like I said, I have faith. I have faith in everybody that everything's going to work out. And what do you think? Good morning, Ricardo. Yeah, like, here's my thing. He has not moved once today. Not once. I've got here. I cleaned up the camper, and everybody was laying down in the grass out there. Like, not one moo, dude. I haven't heard it. Did your mower break? Did your mower break overnight? What happened? Huh? What happened, you sweet baby? So, Jaden was going to have a friend over today, but they can't come over, so I think I'm going to go home and take him for a nice lunch. And, oh yeah, everybody just be kind. That's our only rule here. Don't, it's all good. So everything will work out. Oh, I don't have food. I don't, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I was not. Hey, you're not eating my fingers. That's not nice. That's not nice, you silly guy. That's not nice. But anyway, guys, I kind of wanted to come on here and tell you we don't know anything. But we don't know anything, but if you could just please give everybody grace that's dealing with it. Because everybody needs grace. This is a hard, it's a hard thing. But I know they love Chuck. Everything will be fine. And you love that. Yes, he went to help with the ducks. Jeff and Justin are helping with the ducks house at Cindy's. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Go home, get my Sunday stuff done so I can start the week off fresh. But Jeff may be on here later on tonight. But if he's on here, be nice. Please. Because that's like Chuck's like his baby. So, no, they will, no. Okay, so I will comment to that. I will absolutely comment to. He is not going to slaughter. That hasn't been brought up. Nobody's talked about it. It has never even been mentioned. Chuck will live his life out. The question is, where, with who, and how. That's it. So people throwing around the slaughter thing, that is not going to happen. So we are not going to worry about that at all. So just mark that off for your things to worry about list. So anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here and head home. I was here earlier, but out of respect to Lester, I wanted him to finish his video because it was very, very important to get all those updates. So anyway, well, listen, we love you all. Have a absolutely wonderful Sunday, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.